Imagine that you could shed your skin like a snake. How long would it take? What would happen to scars and acne? And why would some people shed more than others? This is What If, and here's what would happen if you shed your skin like a snake. Snakes shed because they grow out of their skin, but did you know that you shed too? Yeah, you constantly regenerate the outer layer of your skin, the epidermis. New skin cells form at the bottom of the epidermis and travel up to the top, pushing out your old skin cells. You replace about 500 million skin cells every day. You probably don't notice your skin falling off because that happens so gradually, but in this hypothetical scenario, all your old skin would build up into one dead layer and peel off. Would this be the ultimate glow-up or a tedious chore? The process of shedding is called ecdysis, and it happens in 3 stages. First, you'd notice your skin getting duller and darker. This is the pre-shedding phase. Your body would need a lot of energy as it gears up to remove an entire layer of skin at once. You'd start feeling tired and irritable, and you'd lose your appetite. You'd want to cancel all of your plans. For the next 1 to 2 weeks, you'd prefer to be alone. Yeah, you heard me right. The pre-shedding phase would take up to 14 days. Now, this would be a good time to binge watch a TV show or dig into that book you've always said you were going to read. You'd also want to work from home while the upper layer of your skin loosened. But working from home is not an option for everyone, so workplaces would need to have special sick days just for shedding. After spending a miserable week pre-shedding, your new skin would be ready to shine. Thankfully, shedding would only last a couple of days. When snakes shed, they find a rough surface to create a tear near the snout. Then, they use that rough surface to keep their old skin in place as they wiggle out of it. So, you would create an opening on your forehead and peel your old layer of skin off. But you'd have to be careful. You couldn't just peel off all of your old skin at once. If you shed too quickly, you could damage your new skin, so you'd remove a little each day. After a couple of days of careful shedding, you'd reach the final stage, the aftershed, and you'd feel like a brand new person. You would say goodbye to hyperpigmentation, surface-level scars, and any acne you had before you started shedding. It wouldn't cure your acne, and you'd still get breakouts if you're prone to acne, but shedding would be like hitting the reset button on your skin. As for wrinkles, well, the middle layer of your skin is responsible for those pesky lines, but a fresh layer of outer skin could reduce the appearance of fine lines. And your new skin's dewy glow would help you look younger. But what about tattoos? Well, tattoos deposit ink in the middle layer of your skin, the dermis, and since you'd only shed the outer layer of your skin, the epidermis, your tattoos would be safe. When you finish shedding, you'd have a long, human-shaped shell of yourself, and there would be specific ways to dispose of this skin material. Maybe you could even compost it. The whole shedding process would be pretty intense, so how often would you have to do it? Well, some snakes shed once a month, but most snakes only shed a handful of times a year. It also depends on age, diet, and environment. You'd shed more often when you were younger because you'd be outgrowing your skin. As you aged, you'd shed less, but you'd also shed if you gained or lost weight or during pregnancy. Now, what if your skin didn't shed completely? It's called dysectasis, and it happens to snakes. You might not shed all your skin because your diet could be lacking some nutrients, and skin infections can cause irregular shedding. With our diets today, dysectasis would be a common issue, but doctors would be able to help. Humidity helps snakes shed, so you could always go to a spa specifically designed to help people shed. Society would have to adjust if we started shedding our skins like snakes. And while we still shed our skins gradually right now, who knows what the future might hold? The human body is evolving, slowly. What might we look like in hundreds of thousands of years? Well, that's a story for another What If.